This is Gainsborough's house. It's the birthplace and childhood home of Thomas Gainsborough, the 18th century artist. We've just been through a major project to be able to not only show Gainsborough better, but really to be a kind of cultural hub for visual arts within the region. Gainsborough was one of those leading figures who transformed landscape painting and portrait painting. We can show these historic works which still live for people. But we wanted for the communities to be able to engage with that by actually creating themselves. It's not only do we show contemporary artists, but actually we have a print workshop, so we encourage people to come and make works of art.
It's a process that I've been completely addicted to for quite a few years now, and I love being involved with it myself, with my own work, but I also love passing this process on to other people too. And so once I've got the ink worked into the plate, the image is being held in the areas that were corroded with the acid. Gainsborough was one of the pioneers of a process called soft ground etching, and the prints and some of the plates are in the house here. So in the past I've been able to take students from the workshop where I've showed them how to make a soft ground etching, and then we've gone into the studio to see how Gainsborough used it. And it brings the process alive and makes them realise that there are no secrets to this process. I can teach them exactly what Gainsborough was taught.
He still inspires artists today, and we take him as a kind of inspiration for members of our community to come in and try printmaking for the first time, learn about different mediums, learn about etchings, about relief printing, about lithography, screen printing. There's an opportunity for people to make. So people who are just curious can come and learn to make a print. We have those who are more committed printmakers. We have series, for example, a week on etching or a week on wood engraving. But we also have schools that come and visit. We have open days as well where people come and see a little bit about how prints are made. So encourage all audiences. And actually taking people through that creative process gives a greater understanding, which is really important.
We have various tutors who come in to teach each of the disciplines. You will be taught all of the processes of etching, how they work, and hopefully at the end of the week you leave with a portfolio of prints that you've made during the week. And I've done workshops with curators. They have looked at prints for years but have never got their hands dirty making one. And to actually get your hands dirty making one, you really understand what that particular artist was going through when he made a plate and just how difficult it is. And also when it works, what a tremendous feeling is that it actually has worked.
Well, Gainsborough's house is an independent museum, so we have to be able to earn money to be able to run and operate. So that's one of the things about the print workshop. We're trying to make it sustainable as possible and to make some profit if it can, which is a good thing because actually that in turn means that we can employ artists to be artists in residence to come and work here, but also give them the opportunity to sell the work that's made here as well. That actually we've created the stage and platform for artists to really get the exposure that they very, very often need.
It's a unique thing to have this. And we've got some great big open windows here where anyone walking by can look in and they can see prints coming off the press and hopefully sign up and come and do a course with us.
There is a great advantage in that skill sharing. We've learned a lot, but actually it'd be nice once we're up and running to see that sharing continue, because I'm sure now we're up and operating that there's so many more really mutually beneficial projects. It's unique for us to have a working print workshop within a museum and gallery, and that's what we can offer.